Hey everyone, it's Akis, and I'm gonna do another fishing video. This time, a sort of tutorial on catching the bigger fish, namely these two here, which you just saw there real quickly. Ragnar the Terrible and the Admiral, both of which are two of the last missions I completed before 100% in the game. So there's gonna be a couple things you want to do before you try to attempt any of these two. Is make sure you have the Fisher King perk unlocked, and what that does is it makes the fish tire more quickly, and it also allows you to unlock more flies to use. So I use the hybrid sturgeon fly, and if you don't know, you can actually change it, and to do that you're going to go into the utility menu, hover over the fishing rod, and use the mouse wheel to change flies. So here's me attempting to catch the Admiral. I fail a few times before I kind of figure it out, and as you heard her say, when the line snapped, he's getting tired. And I didn't realize this until I did this mission actually, that, you know what, I think that makes a little more sense, because this is going to be a lot of trial and error. I highly doubt you'll be able to catch one of these fish on your first try. So the whole process of trying to catch the fish, even after the line breaks, just like that, even after the line breaks, it's going to tire out the fish. So there's some key points that I kind of figured out to trying to catch these fish. So as you can tell, there are different colors of the line, and that determines you know, how close you are, or how much you should try harder or try less hard to reel in the fish. So my rule of thumb is that when the line is just bright green, you can go ahead and reel in. But when you're reeling in, don't just hold the button, kind of tap it and kind of see how it goes, because it's going to quickly turn yellow. And when it turns yellow, you're going to want to stop reeling in for sure, and just kind of move the rod along. And especially when the line turns orange, in addition to not reeling in, you're going to want to move the rod in the same direction as the fish's movement. So not opposing its movement, but in the same direction. Since the two things that increase line tension and create or make the line more orange and red is reeling and also moving in the opposite direction. So you're basically going to do the opposite two things. And there you go. I caught the Russian sturgeon, the Admiral. Yep, so reel means green, yellow is stop reeling, orange I would say go in the direction, and when if it breaks and turns red, try again, because you want to hook it quickly again before it regains its energy. So here we go with the Ragnar the Terrible, the albino sturgeon. So there you can see there. So not only are you going to want to move left and right to oppose and also go with the fish's movement, but you also have to pay attention to whether the fish is moving away from you, and if that's the case, you're going to want to point the pole down, which basically goes in the same direction as the fish, instead of pulling it up, which is like pulling the rod back. Trying to pull it back, you're going to want to give it a little bit slack so that there's not too much tension in the line, and you could try again when it turns green again, start reeling it in. And then eventually, as you'll see, when it's green and you start reeling, if you could tell that it's just keeps going, you want to keep reeling in, keep pounding that key to get it in as fast as you can before it regains strength. See right there, I almost missed it, but I got it green again, and now it's green. Yellow again. So I'm kind of letting it go, and it turns green, and I just quickly reel in. You can see he's not putting much of a fight, but then he quickly regains strength over here. Oh no, he didn't. But there you go. That's how you do it. That's how you fish. Hope that made sense, and hope you enjoyed it. Go out there and catch some fish.